Hi there, this is Isaac here and a very warm welcome to this video. Now this is a video that I promised you, and in this video I'm going to do something that is absolutely crazy. I'm going to literally give you my blueprint. I'm going to give you my secret blueprint that I've been using for the past 5 years that literally makes me a lot of money on Facebook, right? And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach you how to make money, how to build a business on Facebook in 21 days, right? And I'm going to do something that's absolutely awesome. But before we dig down into the content, let me tell you just a little bit about myself. I've been in the online marketing industry now for the past 8 years, and it's an awesome industry. It's an awesome industry to be in, right? But for the first 3 years of my business, I was literally struggling. I mean, I didn't have a system. I tried everything and I was not making money. I was losing money. But for the past 5 years, I did something that is absolutely awesome, right? I came up with a system that helped me generate huge commissions and profits from a single source of income, which is Facebook. Now, Facebook is really, really big when you know what you're doing. I don't use Google traffic. I don't use any other source of traffic except for Facebook, and it pays big, really, really big every time for me. And now I'm literally going to give you my blueprint. So without further ado, let me share with you my system. Now, like I said, at the end of this video, you will know how to build a business in 21 days, a Facebook business in 21 days, right? Now, unlike most videos you've seen, I'm not going to just talk about theory. I'm literally going to show you what I do, right? I'm going to do something that is absolutely crazy. I'm going to sell and make money with the same system that I'm going to teach you in this very video. That's exactly what I'm going to do, right? And I'm going to do it while you watch. So there's absolutely no excuse. You're going to see me. I'm giving you my blueprint for free, and you're going to watch and see me do this, right? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, Facebook is a great platform for communicating with family and friends. Everybody knows that. I mean, I remember I was giving a presentation about 2 weeks ago, and I was in a room filled with like over 100 people, and I asked how many people are on Facebook, right? Over 80% of the people in the room raised up their hands. That is crazy. 80% of the people, random people, are on Facebook. That is crazy, right? And if you have been using it for only that, you are not using its full capabilities, because you can build a business on Facebook, right? You can build a business. I'm doing this every day, and it's absolutely awesome. Now, do you know that you can use Facebook as a digital publishing business? Publish your own work and find people that love your work on Facebook. You can do that, right? And when you find people, you can get thousands and thousands of people willing to pay for your work, right? I'm not talking about something like 500 people. I'm talking like thousands and thousands of people, right? You can get 30,000, 50,000, a lot of people on Facebook that are willing to pay for your work. Now, I've been doing this for years, and in this video, I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. Right? Now, to build this business, you need 3 things. You don't need a lot of things, but you need 3 core things which are very, very important. And the first one is you need a Facebook account. But I believe you probably 80% of you already have a Facebook account, so this shouldn't be a problem. But if you don't, just in case you don't have a Facebook account, all you have to go is go to facebook.com and sign up. Right, that's all you have to do. The second thing you need is high engaging content. Now, when I talk about high engaging content, a lot of people get to like look at me with puzzled faces, like, what is that? And this is very easy. If you've been on Facebook for quite a while, if you go onto your news feed, right, and scroll and look for any content that is being searched, that it is being shared the most and is being liked the most, that is high engaging content, right? And that's the kind of content you want to produce, stuff that people share, so you don't have to spend a lot of money on advertising because people are doing it for you, right? This is very, very strategic. Okay, next, number 3, a powerful marketing strategy that works like crazy, which is the strategy that I'm going to give you. I'm going to literally give you my blueprint and you're going to see exactly what I do. Absolutely awesome, right? Now, these are the 3 core things that you need. Now here it is. I'm literally giving it to you for free. And here is my system. Here's my blueprint. Okay, don't get confused, right? Don't worry. I'm going to break it down. I know it looks like there's too many arrows and it's a bit too much. Let's break it down. Let's start from the beginning, from the very beginning. And now here it is, right? Now, the first thing you need to do is to go and do some market research, and this is when you go and you find high engaging content that you can reproduce yourself, right? And once you get that, you know that people are going to go out there and they're going to share your information. People are going to go out there and they're going to like your stuff, and the more your stuff gets shared, the more your stuff get liked, right, the more followers you get. It's that simple. Now the next thing you need is to reproduce that content, right? So you went and did some market research and now you got this content and now you reproduce it as your own, right? Once you're done there and you have the content, it's very easy. The next thing you do is you build a Facebook fan page. I'm not gonna waste too much time talking about how to build a Facebook fan page. It's quite easy. It's super easy, right? So I'm not gonna waste too much time talking about that. But I mean, it takes like 5 minutes to build a Facebook fan page. You can go on YouTube and find out how do I build a Facebook fan page, and it's quite quick and easy. Now the next, and this is the place where you're gonna get a lot of your traffic, a lot of people visiting, and this is your Facebook fan page, right? And this is raw traffic that's gonna go into your Facebook fan page. Now a lot of people try and monetize the fan page as it is, and it doesn't quite work so well, right? And let me tell you why. That is because you're getting a lot of raw traffic. The people might not be 100% interested in your stuff, or they might be just a little bit interested because everybody likes stuff from Facebook. People see a nice picture, they just like it. But when people consume your content, those are people that you want to keep, right? And I'm going to show you exactly what you do. So let's assume you get about something like 20,000 people on your Facebook fan page, which is something I can teach you how to do, when we go deep into the course that I've developed. I'm going to talk later about it in this video, right? When you have about 20,000 people on your Facebook fan page, you can like literally start selling to these guys, right? Which is what everybody does, but it kind of messes everything up. It messes the whole plan up. And let me tell you why. Because you're selling to people that some people like your stuff, some people don't like your stuff. So you're spending a lot of your efforts and a lot of your energy marketing to people that you don't know whether will buy or will not buy your stuff, right? I don't know if that makes sense. Whereas if you only focus on people that really love your stuff, they really love your stuff, then you're gonna get the maximum results, right? And it's almost like this 80-20 rule, and they say your 20% of your efforts will produce 80% of the results. Now if you've been doing like 100% of the work and only 20% of your efforts is giving you 80% of the results, doesn't it only make sense to kind of like laser target on the 20 that you really need to do, that actually gives you the results? That's exactly what you have to do, and that's exactly what I did. So what we do is we use our Facebook fan page as like a sample content sharing platform. Right? People get here, and if they go through all your content and they really love it, you get them to register for your Facebook group. It's easy to build a Facebook group. It also takes about 5 minutes at the most. 5 minutes, right? Super easy. So you build a Facebook group, and now you have about 20,000 people that really love that kind of like your stuff. And now the people that consume all your content, you get them registering on your Facebook group. And this is easy. It's something that I do this literally all the time. So out of 20,000 people, you might get something like 5,000 people on your group, which is really cool, right? Because now you're going to focus on the 5,000 people that really love your work, and 5,000 people that give you 80% of your profits, right? That is awesome. Now the next thing you do is you keep on giving, that you keep on producing your high value content, right, which is highly engaging. You keep on giving them, from time to time, and being very consistent, right? The next thing that you do is you share and you share a little bit about yourself to maintain authority, because this is something that I realized, which is something that's absolutely awesome. When you share information about yourself with your group, your loyal subscribers, when you share information about yourself, they start seeing you as a friend. But over and above that, because you're always giving them high, engaging content, they see you also as an authority. So this becomes really like amazing, because they trust you and they are willing to pay for it. It's absolutely great. Okay, so that's what you do, right? Now then comes the nice part, the nicest part of all, right? And this is when you do this. Bam. Profit and commissions. This is when you make profits and commissions, right? And you literally run ads every week. Whenever you want to make money, you run ads on your Facebook group and you make money from it. And I'm going to do exactly that in this very video. You're going to see me go and make money. Okay. Now you're probably asking yourself, how much money can this system make? This system looks like it's easy enough. I don't think it makes a lot of money. You're probably thinking like that, right? Okay. So I'm gonna go out there and we're gonna make money with this system, right? Right? I'm gonna do exactly that. Let's go to my business. Okay. Awesome. Let's do it. So now I want to show you something. I've got a Facebook page. I'm going to show you one of my businesses, right? And in one of my businesses, I just want to go here and I want to show you, right? Let's grab this one. 29,000 people. 29,000 people. So this is not a group. This is a Facebook page. I've got 29,000 people that kind of like my stuff. They kind of like my stuff. And now we're gonna go to my Facebook group. So there's 29,000 people that kind of like my stuff for this specific business. And now we're gonna go to my Facebook group. And in my Facebook group, I will show you something that is kind of cool. In this Facebook group, I've got something that is kind of cool. I've got 4,062 people that are loyal subscribers. They really super really love my stuff, right? Okay, so that is cool. Now what I want to do, I want to show you something. I want to show you something cool. So this is a simple sales letter that I put together, right? I'm going to read it to you and I'm going to post it now on my page, right? Okay, before I do that, let's go to Google, and I want to show you so that you don't think I did this. I'm doing this in something like 3 weeks or in like 5 days or something. I'm doing this within 24 hours. So I just want to prove to you. So I'm going to say Google current date and time. And I want to see the current date and time. How does it work? No. Let's go back. There it is. Today's date and current time. All right. So today is the 28th. You can see that today is the 28th. Time, you can see time is 12:58 p.m. 12:58 p.m. That's the time on the 28th. You can see, right? And now I'm gonna post my stuff. So this is a sales letter that I put together, right, for my audience, and it says, "Hi, loyal readers. It is 1 p.m. So I'm about to actually launch. This, right? It's 12:58 right now, right? But I'm gonna post this at 1 p.m. So it says it is 1 p.m. So here is the thing. You see, for the past 6 months, I've been researching and spending time with behavioral specialists, looking into what make men commit to their partners and even marry them. A guy could date a girl for over 8 years without marrying her, but there are specific behaviors to trigger in a man and get him to commit and marry a woman within 18 months. All right. Then it says, now I've written a 113-page book about how any woman can get the guy she loves to notice, love, be loyal, and marry her within 18 months. I've shared a lot of secret behavioral triggering strategies in this book, and I'm selling this also internationally at $15. For a limited time, you can get the book at $10, right? If you want this book, just comment and say, I want the book. I mean, this is a simple sales letter, right? I'm not like a sales specialist or anything. I'm just an online marketer, and sometimes I make mistakes, but I keep testing some of my sales letters, right? And this one seems to do very well, right? Normally this is the approach that I take. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to one of my groups, which is this group. Now it's 1 p.m. right? And we are gonna now do our thing. Oh, awesome. So now I'm gonna do this. We're gonna copy this and I'm gonna paste it here. Let's copy it again. Copy and let's paste. All right, so I got my sales letter in my group and it's saying exactly what I said. It says, hi loyal readers, and it's reading blah, 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 just like I promised you. So that's my sales letter there. And what I'm gonna do right now is I am going to paste a picture to make it more nice looking. And here is my picture, right? The guy, get the guy you want to notice, love, be loyal, and marry you within 18 months, right? And this is my name. So this is my book, right? And I'm actually being truthful because I actually went out there and spoke to some specialists, right? I talked to some psychologists, did a lot of research, and I put a book together, right? I actually wrote this book. Okay, the research and everything took me quite a while, but I actually wrote this book in like 3 days, literally, right? And it was actually easy, which is one of the things I would love to teach you about when we go deep into one of the something I'm going to talk to you about at the end of this video. Okay, but cool, don't worry too much about it, right? Just know that that's the picture, and let's go get that picture. Awesome, let's go grab this picture, and there's my picture. And now I'm gonna open it and we're gonna post it, right? Post it on the Facebook, on my Facebook group. These are the people that really super really love my stuff, right? And after that, I'm going to wait. I'm gonna wait for about 12 hours, and then we're gonna carry on with this. And I'm gonna show you how much how many books was I able to sell in 12 hours, right? And I'm going to invite my friend as well, my friend and partner, who is Kevin Webster. And he hasn't even seen this yet, so I don't know. We'll have to see how the whole thing goes, right? We'll have to wait and see how the whole thing goes. um Awesome, awesome, awesome. The picture's loaded. I mean, I got a cover picture of the book there, and this is a PDF file, so it's not gonna cost me a lot, right? I'm just gonna literally sell the PDF file to whoever, you know. And don't worry when you're thinking about how am I selling this if I don't have a website, right? I'm doing it inside of Facebook, inside the group. That's what I'm doing, right? It's easy, super easy. All right, then I post this, bum. So it is now out there. It is literally out there, right? I have no idea, like literally. I mean, this is raw, man. This comes raw. I do this like once a week for each and every one of my businesses. Like I pitch an ad once a week. Sometimes it's an affiliate link, somebody else's product, and I'll write a small sales letter. But this is my product now, and I'm selling it to these people, and I have no idea what the feedback is gonna be about. But okay, I'll keep this rolling for about 5 minutes, and let's see what's the response here. Let's see what's the response. Okay, so we got this here, and let me quickly refresh this page here. Let's refresh this page here. Right, look at this, I'm literally not like I'm this are people dying to buy my stuff, right? I'm literally showing it to you right now, right? I want to leave it for 12 hours, but I've already made now 1 2 3 4 5 6 sales. These people, look at this. It says, I want the book, I'm interested, I want the book, right? How long does it take to deliver the book? I've already made a sale. How long does it take to get the book? It's a PDF file. I'm gonna just send it to them. So that's easy. I want the book. I mean, look at this there. I want the book. I want the book, right? Okay. Sounds interesting. I want the book. Look at this. Look at the chat roll. Look at this roll here, right? I want the book. This is going absolutely berserk, right? Trust me. In 12 hours, right, I would have made so many. I already know. I can already know because I really did a little bit of some research here, so I know that things are gonna really come through. But now, I mean, I look at this and says, I want the book, I want the book, I want the book. Everybody's saying I want the book, right? It looks really good. It looks really good, right? Okay, so I'm gonna give this some time, let it set, and I'm gonna come back, right? And I'm gonna, so maybe let me just maybe if I could rather do something that is absolutely awesome. I mean, I want the book, yeah. It's going crazy, it's going absolutely awesome. But here's the thing. Somebody might ask, like, okay, I understand now, these people really are dying to actually get this stuff. How are you gonna get it to them? Okay, it's a PDF file, I'm just gonna mail it, right? And somebody might say, okay, how are you gonna do the transactions? I mean, how are you gonna configure the transactions? How are you gonna get that right? And this is absolutely super easy, right? If you can get a PayPal account, you just go to PayPal, right? Get a PayPal account, create an item and say, I want to sell this for $10, and then at the end they're gonna give you like a link, right? It might be a link to a button or something, but they can give you a link that if anybody clicks on that link, they'll be able to pay you money. That's what PayPal does for you. We have now been, I think, 10 minutes into this. Yeah, it's now 10 minutes since I posted this this product here, and I just want to see how many sales have been going. I'm not gonna sit here for 12 hours, but I just want to show you in 10 minutes what are we seeing. I see I want the book, so this one. I see I want the book. There's two. I want the book, right? How long does it take to get the book? So that's I want the book. It means that, I'm gonna say instantly, so obviously that means that they're gonna get the book quick. And here's another one. I want the book, right? Okay, I want the book. I want the book, right? I'm getting the book, obviously. Okay, yeah, they're just talking about other stuff, right? I want the book. I want the book. My pro. Okay, I'm already married, so that's not fine. I want the book, right? I mean, like already over 10, already over 10 sales, right? So I'm gonna pause this, yeah, video, and tomorrow Kevin and I we're gonna dig down deep and we're gonna look at how many sales that we have made with this that I have made with this product. Awesome. See you then. Hi everybody, I am back, and I'm back just like I promised. I'm back with Kevin Webster, my friend and partner. And yeah, before I got back on call, I had a quick discussion with Kevin, and I was showing him the figures, how things are going. They're going quite well. Quite, wouldn't you say that, Kevin?
Very much so. Yes, really exciting to see it all happen, and unfold. So we didn't know what to expect, and to be quite honest, Isaac, I'm very impressed.
No, awesome. So what I want to do first, quickly, I just want to go to Google and let us quickly Google today's date and time, so you can see today date and time. That is good. So this is what I was looking for. There we go. So today is the 29th, and currently it is 12:50, right? And let's get back to the results and see what happened. So what happened is I posted this yesterday. Just want to quickly show you. So I posted this yesterday, and the results were actually great. Actually, I'm still getting some comments coming through, which is good. I believe we'll well be over $1,000 in the next 2 days. But I just want to quickly go through this. So these are all the requests, people, asking, like literally red hot, ready to buy the book. These are people who are red hot and ready to buy the book. And you can see here, I won the book, I won the book, I won the book, right? It carries on. There's actually 91 requests, as you can see here. Just about 91 requests of people saying that they want the book, and they just keep on coming, right? For the next 2 days, I really think we'll go above $1,000. But I want to talk about confirmed sales, because that's what matters. It's money in the bank, right? So let's quickly go there. I just want to quickly talk about confirmed sales, and these are the confirmed sales, right? So between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m., this was 1 hour after putting up the product, I made $70. And between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m., just $310, and it carries on. And overnight, so this is between 9 p.m. and 11 a.m., I made $160. So altogether, so you can see this is all the confirmed sales that came through, right? All the confirmed sales, and altogether we sold to 82 loyal readers. We sold, and at a $10 ebook, and made $820, which is really not bad in 22 hours, right? What did you say to that, Kevin?
Well, I think that's absolutely amazing. I mean, that's over 2% of people buying instantly.
Yes, yes.
And 2% is a great figure. Especially, I really like the way that you asked them to confirm that they wanted the book by stating in the message, "I want the book."
Yes.
I mean, that kind of call to action,
that is,
it's really powerful.
Yes, because when somebody, it's something to ask somebody to press a button and say like this, or it's another thing when you give somebody a message and say I want the book. I mean, that is like a full sentence. Somebody has to literally make an effort to type that. right? And when they do that, there is a micro commitment that you really, you know, they're bound to buy. I mean, what did you say to that, Kevin?
That's right. I mean, psychologically, you're asking them to make a choice in their heads and then to confirm that and go through the process of typing. You know, I want the book,
Yeah.
and you know, so the next stage is they physically get onto PayPal
Yes.
and buy it, and I really like that small, as you say, micro commitments, those small hoops that you're asking them to jump through,
Yeah.
and then finally the main one that everybody wants to see. You know, I often say to people, you know, if you want to see how much commitment people give you, check your bank balance.
Yes.
And this really does confirm it in a very solid way. And, you know, $820 is a great result.
Yes. So, you know, I mean, I'm literally, I did this literally live within 22 hours, and this is something that I know everybody can do if they can just follow the map, if they follow the blueprint that I gave them. Um, at the end of the day, it's all about following a proven system. It's not about, and I've seen people who, pardon me to say, but I've seen people who not very bright, making a lot of money on online, and it just didn't make sense. But you know, they have a proven method. I mean, they're following something that works, and they're sticking to it. And that's exactly what we've just given our audience right now here. It's a proven system. It's a blueprint that they could follow and stick to and make money. So I want to do a quick. I mean, you saw how I made $820 dollars in 22 hours. I mean, that was pretty fast. I just want to do a quick exercise with our audience, and let's quickly look at this. Right? Everybody has a desired figure they want to make every month. I know I got a desired figure. I believe everybody does. Everybody, there's a certain amount of money they say, if I can make this amount of money online, spending about an hour or 2 hours a day, I would be happy. Wouldn't you say that, Kevin?
Absolutely. And you've got to, it's really important to have an idea of what that figure is, because, if we set ourselves goals, then we know exactly what we're aiming for. But if we just say to ourselves, I want to make money online,
Yeah.
then it's not specific.
Yes.
It's not specific in any way. So with all these things, you need to get serious, you need to get specific, and this is exactly what that does.
Yeah.
And I mean, incidentally, I just got my calculator, and looked at $37 an hour you were earning while you were asleep.
Yeah,
Now,
exactly.
that's pretty impressive.
So I mean, it's quite like really really interesting. And I have a desired figure that everybody does. And I remember when I started online, I said if I could just make my first $5,000 per month, that was like an ideal for me. I was like, if I can make my first $5,000 per month, I know everything will be taken care of, and I would grow my business. I'll be able to scale from there, because when you know that your mortgage is taken care of, your you know your basic necessities are taken care of. It becomes much easier to actually start growing your business, doesn't it, Kevin?
It does. And the other thing for everyone to bear in mind as well is that when they come up with the initial figure of what they'd like per month, just don't stick with that figure straight away, because we limit what we think we can achieve with our first thoughts around this.
Yeah.
I know I did, and I know everybody that I've spoken to has done that.
Yeah.
So if someone thinks, well, I'd really like to earn $2,000 a month, it's like, where did that figure come from?
Yeah.
Is it like they didn't think they deserved $5,000 a month,
Yeah.
or did they think that $5,000 a month was only achieved by the top gurus in the industry?
Mhm.
You know, set your targets. Set your targets where you want them, and don't think about necessarily being realistic, because the reality is where you are right now. And yet, the realistic, I would never have dreamt. In fact, 5 years ago, I would never have dreamt where I am now.
Yeah.
So, being realistic didn't get me where I am now. But having big dreams got me where I am now.
That's very, very true. So let's focus our attention back on our audience. Let's look at this. And I that's what I said. I said if I can earn $5,000 a month, right? What that will be great, because I'll start building a business. But what I want to say is, take out a piece of paper and write the desired amount. Write it down. And when you take out a piece of paper and you start writing things down, this is very, very powerful. You know, a lot of people do this exercise, and it really opens doors. I don't know with you, Kevin, but I did the same thing, you know. And I know of a lot of people who go through an exercise and they start writing things down. They actually dream of something and they start writing it down. It does something, you know.
Yeah, it kind of solidifies things, doesn't it?
Yes.
It makes the dream a more tangible thing. You write it down.
Yeah.
You can go back to that thing. Look at the notes that you made, and it focuses the mind.
Yes.
It really focuses the mind to write it down. I have a book where I write down all my ideas, write down all the figures, all the things I want to achieve, and I'll revisit that book on a regular basis. And that's really important, to see where you are now and where you thought you'd be.
Yes.
Looking back.
True that. So please take out a piece of paper. You can literally pause this video and do this, right? And this is what I need you to do. Write your desired amount, how much money you want to make every month, right? Write it down, and then let us use the figure that I made. Let's look at let's rather use the money that I made as a benchmark, as like a reference, because it's something that you saw. I mean, you saw how much money I made in a day, right? But I want you to write that figure. Now, before I carry on with this calculation, I just want to clarify one thing. It is not realistic to pitch to your audience each and every day, because you're going to burn them out. So what I do is I pitch them every week. But there's so much of value that I give them, they don't mind. They actually look forward to what they have to buy from me, right? So I just need to clarify that. So you would get an answer. After getting an answer, you write that answer down. So we'd use $820 as a reference, because that's the money that you saw me make, and would write an answer. Then you take the answer, you divide it by 4, right? And that is the amount of businesses you need to build for you to reach your desired goal. So my the amount that I'm going to use right now is $10,000. Now let's take $10,000, right, and divide it by 820, and what we get is 12,1 something. But I want to make this easy for the eyes, so let's say 12. So we get our answer becomes 12, and if you take 12 divided by 4, you'd have to run 3 businesses to make $10,000 a month, which is really not difficult. You'd start with one business, grow it up, build it up, and maybe make about $3,000. And you would start with the next business, build it up, make another $3,000, and you'd carry on. It is very scalable. This business is amazingly scalable. And I sold a $10 book, right? And I know by end of the week I'm easily cross over $1,000. But think of it like this: you you might be selling something for like about $30, which is what I've done before. I've sold a $15 product. I've sold a $47 product, right? And you might make a whole lot more money doing that. And somebody might be asking themselves, Kevin, say, no, but I don't know how to write a book. I don't know how to put a book together, right? It is absolutely easy. And we're going to show you how to do this, when we go further. But you don't even have to write anything of your own. You don't even have to sell your own product. I love selling my own products because, when you own a product, it's 100% money comes to you, right? But you can also sell other people's products. Would you want to jump in and tell them about this, Kevin?
Absolutely. The thing is, quite often people will find reasons not to do something. And, my past is that I worked in publishing for many years, and there's a lot of expense. Or I should say, there was a lot of expense in publishing a book back then. Now, it's a complete level playing field. And you can publish a book and get it out there as a PDF in no time at all. I recently had someone write a book for me. It was 100 pages. It actually cost $75. I bought that book on on a freelancer site, and it was all unique content. And that book is bringing in $30 every month.
Yeah.
On Amazon. It's only a small book. It was an experiment.
Yeah.
But the main thing about it was I didn't touch it.
Yeah.
Even though I've published, but it didn't cost me anything more than $75. It's paid for itself in 2.5 months.
Yeah.
And that's without any advertising. And I think the important thing is to realize that you don't have to do it all yourself.
Yes.
It's almost like the ego needs to be pushed out of the way to think, I can do it all. Or the opposite is, I can't do it all.
Yeah.
And realize that in between them two spaces of saying I can or I can, and both of those things will stop you from doing it, because you'll either become overwhelmed because you feel like you can't do it, or you'll say that you can do it and then never get started.
True that.
So it's important to get started, find out what you're comfortable with, accept your limitations. We're not looking for people who are expert writers.
Yes.
We're looking for people who can take action and be realistic with their own capabilities and just accept that.
Yes. And what I want to do quickly, I want to show them something that sometimes you don't even have to get anything written yourself, or even ask anybody to write anything. You can instantly sell something. I mean, I can instantly sell them anything. Sell my audience anything, as long as it's a product I highly believe in, and I'm like, this is a product that I know they will love, because 90% of my readers are single women, right? So I understand their needs, and Facebook also literally tells me what they love, and I know exactly what to sell them. But let's quickly look at, here's a site called ClickBank, and let us look at, I know of this product that I've pitched before, and it's called Get right. So something like this. I believe that's the name of the product. Get my ex back. Get your ex back. Just want to quickly. Okay, so here's one. Here's one product selling for $82, $82.50, right? It's not my product in any way. This is somebody else's product, and it's a good product. So I want to quickly come here, right? And this is a product I've pitched to my audience as well. So let's go here to women, and they've got a video running in the background, which is really cool, right? And you know, they're actually selling this product. It's an interesting
Warning,
product.
this presentation is only suitable for women who are 100% serious about getting their man back. I want you to imagine something.
So let's just look at the. You probably get about 50. The 67% sales. I see that, but you'll probably get about 50% in affiliate commission. So if you sell this product, what you'll probably get is about $40 for selling somebody else's product. And I mean, you didn't even make an effort. You just went out there to find a product that would be ideal for your audience, and you literally put it in front of them and make money from it. So you don't always have to develop your own products and, you know, sell them to your audience. You can get other people's products and put up affiliate links and make money from it. Right? And yeah, so that's what happens. Now, now when I started building this business, I struggled. I tested many methods. Kevin, probably you can relate. You know, testing and testing and testing multiple methods, strategies, things that don't work, and buying other products, buying people's stuff, and you struggling to get a formula that works for you.
I think finding the right product for yourself is probably the biggest hurdle
Yeah,
when starting out on internet marketing, because there's
yeah.
so much choice.
There's so much.
There is
There's so
so
much.
much choice.
I normally say there's 1,001 ways to make money online, but there's only one way for you.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
I've literally done so many things. I've tried so many things that didn't work. I mean, for 3 years I didn't make money online. I was like just trying and testing, and I was failing over and over again. And when I found a method that worked and stuck to it, you know, I never looked back. So I struggled a lot, and I almost gave up doing this, you know. And it can be quite hard, especially when sometimes people don't believe in you. You know, you might be, um, you know, your family could be telling you, you know, please quit this, because I've had that so many times. So many people told me, quit, stop doing what you're doing. You know, this is like pie in the sky kind of stuff. You know, this is like a pipe dream. A lot of people told me that, and you know, sometimes, you know, I even felt like a joke. You know, but because it's something I believed in, I saw other people do it, and I said, I'm not gonna quit until I get it right. You know, I literally soldiered on and got and eventually found what worked for me. So here's the thing now here. Um, Today I'm running multiple of these businesses in effortlessly. A single business, you know, I spend about an hour a day for a single business, sometimes even less. And sometimes when I'm kind of like a bit lazy to produce content, I get somebody else to produce content for me, right? Because in the long run, I make a whole lot more money, you know, doing that, you know, than spending, you know, time is very valuable for me right now. So, you know, it's really, really good. Now, you're welcome to take my blueprint. You saw the blueprint. You're welcome to take the blueprint, run with it, and make money, right? I literally gave it to you. But here's the thing now. Uh, you see, I don't want you to struggle. Kevin and I, we don't want you to struggle. We want you to hit the ground running and start seeing results. That's what we want. Would you agree with me, Kevin?
I think my main thing what comes to mind when thinking about the struggle, you really took me back then,
Yeah.
Isaac, when you said about people not believing in you, and family saying stop the pipe dreams, and I had all that too, and that can be a really difficult place,
Yes.
and it can really hammer at your self-esteem and your
Mm.
confidence, and it really doesn't put you in the best of places to be able to be the go-to person.
Yes.
If you're trying to sell something, it's all about energy. It
Yes.
really is all
Exactly.
about energy, and energy is a very intangible thing. And what people are buying when they get onto a product like this is they're getting the keys.
Yes.
They really are getting the keys to the kingdom. Whereas before, you felt as though you was locked in a little damp cave, and no one believed in you. No one even knew your name. You was a nobody. But what this is doing is this is giving you the opportunity to be someone, and to really take the stand, and to be heard, and to be seen, and to be recognised, and to enjoy the success that you deserve.
True that. And what Kevin and I have done, we've put together a course called Vision Ignition Pro. I mean, I've never seen anything like this online. Literally, you can start a business online, like I say, without a website, without an email list, with just a Facebook account. I mean, that is absolutely crazy. Most courses, they will tell you must build a website, and website building, especially for somebody who has never done it before, it can be a daunting task, right? Just the learning curve around it can take you months to learn how to build a proper website. So this is a really it's a low-hanging fruit. Wouldn't you say that, Kevin?
It gets you started, and that's
Yes.
the most important thing. And knowing where to start is so crucial when starting a business. And I've seen it so many times where people will start a business by designing a logo, and I just think, that's insanity. They're building an identity before they even exist. But in the logical brain says, oh yeah, I need an identity.
Yes.
But they don't need an identity because they don't know who they're going to be selling to yet.
Yes.
So why would you create an identity for something that you don't know exists? And what we've done here with Vision Ignition Pro is we've backwards engineered everything.
Yeah.
So they know where to start. They know where to go from the starting point, how to develop that. Then they know where to take what they've developed. And then they know what they've actually developed. And once they've taken it there, they then know how to profit from it.
Yes. So
And then to keep cycling that profit.
exactly. It's about rinse and repeat and make money over and over and over again. And unlike a lot of businesses, I mean, I've seen a lot of businesses, people run campaigns, and you build a campaign, you make a little bit of money, and then the next thing, poof, is gone. The traffic is not there anymore. You're not getting traffic to your site anymore, and you made a little bit of money, and now it's gone. And you must go and invest a lot of money to buy traffic, and it's like, really? I mean, I'm doing this on Facebook, right? I had to build up the business, but I built it up, and I didn't spend even a cent on traffic. I didn't even spend I spent nothing on traffic, right? And I see how people kind of like also, struggle about traffic, and this is a perfect solution for that, right? You build a business that's literally going to put money in your pocket for years and years and years to come. So in this course, we share with you strategies, tricks, and everything, that I do in my business. I mean, I'm going to share everything. I'm going to put it out there, right? So you don't have to struggle. And I also give weekly webinars, and Kevin is going to be with me, and Kevin is going to be there holding you by the hand as well, right? So the amount of value we're pumping into this training is absolutely phenomenal. Wouldn't you say that, Kevin? Weekly webinars for over a year they're gonna get. I mean, that's a lot of value we're gonna give you.
That's solid content, absolutely solid content. And the great thing is about these webinars is that they will deal with real world issues.
Yeah.
These are real things that you, the person that's running your business, you can give us some stuff for that that feedback loop, as I call it.
Yeah.
So, if you get a problem and you bring that problem to us, and we find that a few people have said, oh, I'm having an issue with this or an issue with that, then we can then build the webinar around. So in a sense, you help control the content too.
Yes.
You're building real estate, virtual real estate, and real estate needs managing, and you can't second guess what those problems are going to be before they happen. It's impossible. But having people on your side, like myself and like Isaac, have done this, and we've been through the pain. As they say, if you have a general who's covered in scars, then you've got the right person on your side. And we've got the scars to prove it. But we've also won the battles.
Yeah, true that. We've got deep ones, deep scars. And there's a special module, in this training, right, in which I built a brand new business from scratch. I mean, literally from scratch, where I don't even use, the traffic from my other businesses. Where I'm going to build a brand new business. I don't even know what business I'm going to build, but I'm going to build a business from scratch, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Each and every second day, I'll post a video and say, okay, so this is what I'm doing today. I'm doing market research, and then we take it further and further and further. And you see this business grow from like literally nothing, from like 0 followers to about 50,000 followers, and you see it make money. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Right, and that's a lot of value, trust me. Now, I went further to help you succeed, by partnering with Kevin, because Kevin is a very good friend of mine, and we've been working together for a while now, and he's very good with people. I honestly have to say that, and the way he analyzes business is absolutely phenomenal. And Kevin is going to break down obstacles for you. That's why he's going to be with us. He's going to break down obstacles for you. The bottom line is, just because I get to show you click here, and this is how you're going to make money, it doesn't mean that that's how it's going to work for you. I mean, we have to be quite realistic here. Everybody, they've got their own personal issues holding them back. There's so much of stuff that might prevent you from actually crossing some of the barriers, and Kevin is going to be there. Kevin, you want to share with them a little bit there?
If you look at problems, issues, beliefs, all of these things, we process things in our heads, so we get external things appear in front of us, and they might be a difficulty. It might be something that brings up an old memory, and then what we do is that we filter that information, and we take in that information, we filter it, and it gives us a thought.
Yes.
So everything that happens actually creates a thought, and contrary to what people might say, people don't react emotionally. They react with a thought, and that thought then triggers the emotion, and that emotion then triggers the action. So the action may be to do nothing, to run away scared, to give up, to curl up in a ball. And it's about really exploring those thoughts that come up, because a lot of the time those thoughts are quite dysfunctional. They don't help us. And so, partnering with Isaac, my role is to help break down those obstacles which are stopping you from being successful, because I believe, and Isaac believes, that everybody's right as a human being is to have success, is to have wealth, is to be happy, is to provide for their family, is to help their friends, to help strangers. It's so satisfying and gratifying being able to do those things, and yet the only thing stopping us from doing those things is what we have in our heads. And so I'll be there, and we've even got a whole module to help you with those things. I'll be there to help you to overcome the problems that come up as they come up. And believe me when I say you're not on your own.
Yes.
I've been through them. Isaac's been through them. Everybody that's ever started in internet marketing has had to break through those problems.
True that.
And yet it's part of the journey. Wouldn't you agree, Isaac? It's part of the journey to actually get through that block.
Completely agree. I completely agree. At the end of the day, right? This business is not difficult, but the obstacles are there. It doesn't mean that just because it looks easy. It's the same as when you see, you're studying math and you see your math teacher, doing the sum, and it looks so easy when they're doing it on the board, and then it's your turn to actually sit by yourself and do it. Right? You need to practice, get it right. But once you get it right, it's stuck there, right? Isn't it, Kevin?
Yeah, practice is the most important thing in my mind, to just keep reinforcing, because what you're actually doing is you're actually building up new neural pathways in your brain to let you know that this is the way that works.
Yes.
Instead of the wrong neural pathways being opened up, giving you all the negative messages that might have come from childhood or might have come from your school teachers, or we're all so susceptible to negative influences around us. And what this is all about is building a really, really strong foundation to support you, to help you. We don't teach you this once and then it's wasted. It's like the real estate that you're building on Facebook. You learn it once, it's with you for life.
True.
So that it becomes part of your success formula. It becomes part of your future, where you're actually completely changing your lives.
Awesome. So the fact is, you've stayed with me and Kevin now for so long now, watching this video, watching each and every step, each and every slide, right? You've stayed this long, and that confirms to me that you're somebody that's serious about changing your life, about taking action and making a difference. That's what it tells to me. That's what it confirms for me. So here's the thing, right? You saw me make $820 in within 22 hours, right? And I could easily sell this course for I put some X's there, but how much do you think, Kevin, this course could go for with the amount of value that we're putting in here? The weekly webinars, that's over 52 webinars, for the whole year, right? That is so much of support, so much of value that we're adding, we're giving, how much do you think this should be sold for, like literally?
Well, I went on a seminar a few weeks ago in London, and a well-known entrepreneur was there selling a course. It was 6 months.
Yeah.
6 months of weekly webinars with his course. I must say his course wasn't quite as in-depth as what our course is. He was selling that for $4,997.
Wow. That is a lot. That is a lot. Wow. And I mean, the audience, you saw me make $820 in 22 hours, right? How much would you spend for a course that can help you do exactly that? Make $820 in a day. I mean, how much would you be willing to invest for something that can give you that kind of power, right? So we want to make sure that everybody gets access to this, like literally. So we put it together as a a comprehensive course, right? There are different sections of the course that really complement each other, and and we want to make sure that everybody can easily get access to this course, right, Kevin? Isn't that true? I mean, we know the pain. We know the pain of struggling, not making money online, and wasting money on other products that really don't deliver nothing. But we want people to get access to this.
And I know, I mean, I know you don't mind me sharing this, Isaac, but we've actually fought over the price here, haven't we? Really, because I really think that in one sense, if people are serious, people will pay thousands of dollars, and those people will be serious, because people get something for free. They're just not going to do the stuff because there's no value to it. And I know we I don't mind sharing that we have fought over this, and I really wanted this price to be in, a really trimmed down price of just less than $1,000.
Yeah.
And I think that it's worth 5 times that and more, because I know what's gone into it, and I know what will go into it, and I know what it can achieve. Yeah. And as you've said, in half a day. It's made nearly that in half a day.
Yeah.
Of an experiment that could have gone completely wrong.
Exactly.
And I think credit to you, Isaac, on what you've done there. That could have gone completely. It could have been the wrong day to do it, and your followers could have been off at a music festival, or there could have been having the hair done, or something could have been happening. But you did it. You put yourself out there. You took a risk, and that's what I really love about your work, that you're willing to take risks. But I appreciate that not everybody is willing to take risks.
Yeah.
And spending money when you're not making money online. I know, for one, I've been down to my last.
Yeah.
My last £100. And thinking, do I, and I'm serious when I say my last £100. Going years back, I'm wondering, right, what do I spend this money on? And I stopped going out and socializing with friends, and and I would just sit at the computer, and I would spend that time, and I would really put my chin to the grindstone and go for it.
Yes.
And so price, we've discussed this lots, but I know you've got a figure in mind, Isaac, and and I respect that.
Okay, so there's a button that's gonna pop up on the screen right now, like literally right now, and I'd say take action now, because like I said, this is only gonna be for a really short period of time that we're gonna put this up, like especially with the amount of value that's going into this. Over 52 webinars in a year, right? That is huge amounts of value. And not only that, but you're gonna get trainings, video courses in the membership site. As soon as you log in, you're gonna get access to that, and you can start today. You can literally start today and start gaining access to this. And my advice is, just follow the map. I mean, I'm giving you the map. I've given you the blueprint for free, right? But now I'm gonna literally hold you by the hand. Kevin is gonna be there as well. We're gonna hold you by the hand, and we're gonna bring you up, and you are gonna, start building these businesses. And as soon as you're confident doing it, I mean, this is a skill you're gonna use for the rest of your life. And Facebook is not going anywhere, Kevin. Right?
It just gets bigger and better, doesn't it, Isaac?
It does. It does. Facebook is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, they bought Instagram. They're literally now, they're a powerhouse. They're not going anywhere. It's gonna even get much more better and better and better running these businesses. All right. So without further ado, click on the button that's gonna pop up on the screen right now, right? And Kevin and I are gonna see you in the inside.
Do it now. It'll be the best move you've made for your future online business.
All right.
I guarantee it.
All right. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. See you then.
See you on the other side.